Welcome to another Cooking on the Block, and I'm Chef Ellie Espo. Today, I have this great appetizer you can make, and it's called the Eggplant Terrine. And right now you see me slicing some really nice eggplant. It's when you go to market, make sure it's firm, no bruises on it, and this was a really good one. So you're going to need about one or two like this size. And what it is, it's a layered appetizer with fresh mozzarella, roasted peppers, and I have some prepared pesto that I had in the freezer. You know, I make it all through the summer. We need some salt and pepper and olive oil because we're going to roast our eggplant first. So let's get started with that. And what we're going to do, just going to brush it with some good olive oil. You know, get a nice flavored olive oil. And we're going to slap the olive oil on here nice and nice with the brush. You don't have to be perfect with this. A little goes a long way because you don't want it oily. Okay? And we're going to roast these for about 20 minutes because you want to get a nice golden brown color on them. Okay? Let me just do a couple more. Alright, and now we're going to season the babies up. Black pepper and some kosher salt. Okay, you season as you go along because you can never make up at the end. Alright, so we're going to pop these in a 350-degree oven, and when we come back, I'll show you how this beautiful thing comes together. You're going to love this. It's great for Christmas because it has the colors of Christmas. Red, white, and green. So, 20 minutes. Okay, our eggplant is all done, and I let it cool. See how nice and golden it got? Beautiful, and it's nice and sweet, and it's soft. It's going to be beautiful. So let's put that aside for a second because I want to explain a little condimento that we're going to put over our eggplant terrine. And it's simple as balsamic vinegar and a little bit of sugar. So I have about 3 tablespoons of sugar in this pot and about a cup of balsamic vinegar. Now don't go and use your 100-year-old balsamic vinegar. Use a middle of the road because we're going to boil this down to make a delicious syrup. Okay, and we're going to glaze it. I'll show you once we present the dish later on. So while I'm assembling the terrine with you, we'll have our balsamic reduction going in the back. Okay, so we have our loaf pan, like I said, lined with plastic wrap. Okay, so let's begin our layering, and this is easy as pie. So I have my mozzarella all sliced thin as you can. Okay, so we're going to start with some eggplant. Now you want to take the biggest rounds, okay, because you're going to line your dish with it like so, overlapping. Leave a little edge. Okay, so take the largest pieces you have for the outside. It's going to look the prettiest too. Okay, and save the crudulum ones for like when in the middle. Okay, and I'll show you how this all comes together. It's very delicious. Now, there's variations you can use. I've done roasted zucchini, yellow squash, layered with goat cheese. So it is endless. Okay, now we're going to make sure you have 3 nice pieces for the bottom because of course when we invert it you have the nice looking ones for the top. But it's all about the flavor, not always about the looks, right? Okay. So there we go. Press it nice. Get it nice and in there. Okay, and get a nice shot of that for everybody. Okay, see, that's your first layer. All right? Okay, so now we start with our delicious roasted peppers. So, of course, you just roast them like in your oven and then peel them. And you want sort of like nice flat pieces. Okay, we're going to put some yellow ones in there too for color. Now, there's no oil in this. This is just the juice from the roasting of the peppers. So this is a very light dish, considering. Okay, now we're going to just use a little salt and pepper. Okay, now we're going to take some torn basil leaves. And we're just going to scatter them over the roasted peppers. Okay, Aunt, get another shot of that. So we go through the whole process with everybody. Nice and easy, right? Okay, now for our mozzarella. Take your slice, go right across. Try to fill in the gaps. So use your little pieces, like, because once we put this in the fridge, we're going to let it get nice and cold, and we're going to press. We're going to put a couple of tin cans on the top. Press it, condense it together, so that when you go to slice it, nice and easy. Okay, now we're going to take our little prepared pesto and just kind of spread it over the mozzarella. Now you can use sun-dried tomato pesto. Like I said, this is like a palette. You can use your imagination. That's what cooking's all about. Okay, now we're going to do, oh, almost forgot. We're going to do another layer of eggplant. You know, you can't really screw this up. If I didn't put the eggplant, what's the big deal, right? But it sort of helps hold everything together. Okay, so here we go. Roasted peppers again. Okay. Oh, that's a nice, good one. Okay. Okay, a little salt and pepper. Some basil leaves. You know, you keep going with this till you're all done. Okay, mozzarella. So that was 1 pound ball of mozzarella, and I think I'm going to end up using about 1.5 eggplant. Now, I roasted extra, you know, for the little pieces. You can use them for something else, because you want the nice big round ones. Okay. See, our balsamic is boiling away. Nice and nice. We'll be almost done. Alright, so another layer of eggplant. We're almost done. Okay, more roasted peppers. So you want to end up with the mozzarella and the last layer of eggplant. You want to make sure you begin with the eggplant and with the eggplant, because that's going to make it like a nice package. Okay, looks like Aunt's going to have a little roasted peppers for lunch on his salami sandwich. That's not a bad thing, right? Okay. Salt and pepper. Just a little now, because you see me layering each one, but you need a little bit of flavor. Okay. Okay, guys, we are done. We use up the rest of our pesto. Okay, Aunt, get a nice shot of that. See how nice? You come right up to the top. And once we put our last layer of eggplant, it's going to be perfect. See that? And press down as you go along. Alright, now, let's fold in the little dangling participles on the end there. Okay, close it up, nice and nice. It's going to bed in the refrigerator for just about an hour. Now you could do this the night before, no problem. Okay, now I'm going to put a can of chichi beans on the top, and in about an hour we'll present this dish. Okay, I'll let our terrine set up. And you know what? I didn't have the chichi beans. I used cans of artichoke hearts, so it's whatever. Put them aside, and it pressed it down nice, and it made it come together. So this is how easy this is going to be. So you just grab the ends of your plastic wrap. Oh, it smells so good from the basil. And look at that, huh? Look how beautiful. Is that beautiful or what? Okay. Now let's just put this aside. Let me wash my hands. I'm going to cut you guys in pieces, and we'll see what it looks like on the inside. Take a nice sharp knife. Now you can serve this on a bed of arugula, and then we can drizzle our balsamic glaze over. Look at that. Okay. And get a nice shot of that. And here's our terrine. And here, you know, I reduced the balsamic down, and here we have our nice syrup that we're just going to drizzle over. This really makes it a nice finished flavoring on it. Okay, like I said, you could serve this on a bed of arugula or romaine lettuce for a nice luncheon dish. And I did make some nice bruschetta toast to go along with it. Okay, my friends, this was another Cooking on the Block, and I'm Chef Ellie Espo. Bon appetit.